much about the concept, but I want to invite our we are here to talk about strengthening business advisory in Siaya.
This project that we are signing today speaks directly to our mission as a department. If you look at all our documents as Department of Agriculture, Food Security, Livestock and Blue Economy, our mission statement is to transform agriculture from subsistence farming, basic production for food and feed, to commercial agribusiness. But that is just theory. That is just an expectation until we put measures in place on how that transformation can be made through deliberate efforts like what we are doing today, coming up with a framework on how we can strengthen business advisory. Then it remains a pipe dream. And that is why the meeting today and the signing today on how we can strengthen business advisory for our farmers in Siaya becomes very critical. We've always taken pride on providing agricultural subsidy to our farmers in Siaya. And in fact, we are known for that. We are one of the few counties that provide even subsidized tractor services to our farmers. This season, during the long range campaign that we started in February, we have provided subsidized seeds of over 6 seed varieties of crops to our farmers in Siaya. And that include sorghum, soya, sunflower, maize, cotton, and
honor to have been asked to come into this partnership to support mentorship and to support agribusiness as well in the frame of the NAF-CDP project. We are trying, as GIZ, exactly what Chief Officer said, we are trying to promote quality services to farmers and to entrepreneurs. And we have done so already for a couple of years, and it's not us, GIZ, implementing the projects. We are always working with partners, with local partners. And it's maybe a bit unlike other projects that we just dump some money there and we ask them to do something. We are very much concerned about the quality of the work of these local partners. And seemingly it has worked, because it was the county of Siaya that approached us asking, well, you have this mentorship program which is run by Africa. We have seen that it's really a very good one, that it's really quality work that you are doing. And we would like to join it in a partnership. And that's exactly what has been said. We just don't want you to run through thousands of projects and still think you have to run behind some kind of grants. We want you to really create your businesses and live on the revenues that you are making. And I think this partnership that we are starting today is a very wonderful example how this can be done. And the commitment of all the partners involved has been very strong from the very minute. And what is as well special to this partnership is that it's not us just making our thing. It is the Department of Agriculture here in the county of Siaya that decided we want to have this. And Chief Officer just explained it in length what it means. And we are very much behind this. So this commitment is really necessary, that we get into an agriculture that is more professional, that is more commercial, that does create revenue for you, for your families, for the community, for the county, and actually as well for the economy of the country. So we are honored and proud that we are part of the partnership. We are very happy that we could contribute or will contribute with an amount of 3 million.
We keep talking of, the youth in business and all that. So with those, that shift and, in the way that we're doing our business, there's also going to be a shift in the way that we offer service. If you read NAV CDP, if you read KELCOP, Kenya Livestock Commercialization, those words tell you something. If you look at ABDP, ABDP is also about setting, you know, the aquaculture and all that. So the shift now is that everything is about business. And we as a department, if you look at our structure, we have fisheries officers, agricultural officers, and all that. So we are very good in our technical understanding. We know what we need to do. We need to talk to the farmer about their soil health. We know that we need to tell them about the spacing, how many bags of maize they can keep in an acre, and all that. But that doesn't change to the commercial aspect. That doesn't translate to a business, a good business. And we are saying that if you are sick, or even if you want good health, when you go to your doctor, you expect to not go to a quack, isn't it? You expect to get the right advice, because the cost of bad advice is not easy, isn't it? If you get the wrong advice, then you know you're going to have problems. And that's why we're saying, even the business we're advising, we want to put it on test. We want to put it on test. Does it fit the people of Siaya? Is it fit? Will someone live here saying that I got good business? And that is why my business has moved from point A to B. Right now, through the NAV CDP program, I think we have, how many FPOs do we have? 13. Okay, that is 13 FPOs. And we know that across Siaya, there are many, many businesses. So when we are talking about Siriwo, and we are saying that the cooperative there needs to be the one ahead of it, are they orientated commercially to think how that mill will make a profit? If we are talking about the Luanda Kotieno fish landing site, is the community there and the stakeholders there orientated to run it as a commercial entity or enterprise? So we are saying that we have to move people, and us as the department that is tasked with doing that, we are blessed with a very strong extension team. We have in headquarters a lot of expertise, and all we now need to do is inject, not that it hasn't happened, but inject in the right form and the right shape the business acumen that they need to have. When we were talking about this, we did note a few things, Waziri. We noted that when we are talking about business advice, it has to be tailored to the community it serves. So today I'm glad that our young people are here, but they all come from different places. So if we were to ask them to come here for business advice, or to sit, for 3-4 days in a room, is that going to translate to them having that knowledge? So we said our business advice has to be able to go to the people, go where you are. If you're in your farm, if you're in your ward, if you're in your space, first of all, we want a business advice model that goes to the people. 2, it is one that understands the circumstances of the people.